It is 7 o'clock here on the East Coast, and polls have now closed in all counties in Indiana, where Fox News can now project that Donald Trump will beat Texas Senator Ted Cruz in that state's Republican presidential primary, according to Fox News exit polls and early vote tallies.
This victory significantly improves Trump's chances of amassing the 1,237 delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination. With just 9 states remaining, the Stop Trump wing of the Republican Party appears to be rapidly running out of options. On the Democratic side, it is too early to project a winner between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders.
I want to bring back in Fox News senior political analyst Brit Hume. Brit, so there you have it. They said it was Ted Cruz Waterloo, and he has not succeeded in stopping Trump tonight.
He hasn't, and it is a theoretical matter, still possible for someone other than Trump to, or for Trump to be denied the 1237. But I think as a political and practical matter, it is no longer possible, and this race is basically over. And Trump has won. And the most notable thing about this, it strikes me, Megan and Brett, is that as we've gotten into the last few weeks, his margins have been mounting, and he now bears the same kind of earmark that you used to see in front-runners who went on to win in the past, and that is that there's a stage in the race where they begin to win everywhere, and they begin to win big, and the margins begin to grow. And obviously we don't know what the final margin will be tonight, won't know for a while. But this was a state where Cruz in particular made a big stand against him. It was a state that had some political possibilities, or so it seemed, for Ted Cruz, and it didn't happen. So I think we can now look at this in just that way. Trump is head up and banners flying at the moment.
Head up and what?
Banners flying. Megan Kelly, have you never heard that expression before?
I thought you were saying something R-rated. I just wanted to make sure head up is where?
We've been all over the map tonight, Britt. I mean, we might as well go down that road. I don't know. Britt, what about the rest of the Republican Party? As you look at this, you know, we just talked with Charles about the Stop Trump, the Never Trump movement, and there are a number of them that are now becoming eventually Trump. But it seems like, just looking at the exit polls, that there's a long way to go here in the Republican Party.
You mean in terms of uniting the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there is, but what you'll begin to see now, we've already seen a lot of signs of this, is that office holders, party regulars, party officials will begin to fall in line. And Trump will begin, I think, to be able to rally them, not all of them perhaps, but many of them to his cause. It'll be harder for people who are, the people I'm talking about are people who are kind of Republicans first and conservatives second. But there are a number of people who vote Republican and support the Republican Party who are conservatives first and Republicans second. And it will be harder to bring them around because they look at Trump and they think, you know, not only is he inexperienced and not only does he behave in a way that we don't particularly appreciate in terms of his personal conduct, but he's not a conservative. And bringing them around, it seems to me, is going to be difficult. And I think it's something that Trump would be wise to attempt to do, perhaps, because, you know, they would be, these people will vote, and if they stay home and think, well, you know, they probably won't vote Hillary. They'll have a hard time doing that. But they might go to the polls and vote for the down ballot races and just not vote for president. So he needs to begin to try to find a way to pull these people in. And he hasn't really embarked on that task yet, except for a couple of speeches, which were generally well reviewed, with the last one not